Hello everyone, and welcome to the latest episode of Toy Geek Maniac. I am your host, Jed Miller. One day I was at my local mall, and sorry, everybody has a local mall. I was at the mall, and I was in the FYE store, and I saw something, and I was like, no way. Is this even possible? I had no idea it existed, and now I'm obsessed. Well, even more obsessed, because I've already been obsessed with this line in general since I was young. And that is Jem and the Holograms. For those of you not in the know, quickly, Jem and the Holograms was a cartoon that featured a rock band who was all like goody two-shoes and whatnot versus a rock band who were, you know, kind of crappy and nasty and malintent. And there was lots of drama, but it was also with music videos. The songs were maybe about a minute and a half a piece. I could be wrong. But anyways, there was a doll line. The show didn't run for very long. I think maybe 3 seasons? Yeah, if I'm thinking correctly. Technically 3 seasons. And, it's been beloved to me ever since. So, when I was young and in love with the show, naturally the dolls came out, and they were a different proportion than Barbie. So you couldn't just, you know, buy a Barbie outfit and put them on Jem, or vice versa. Well, I mean, you could put the Jem outfits on Barbie, but they'd be a little bit too big and awkward, but, just by a smidge. And I loved the dolls that my sister got. In fact, I really encouraged my mom to get my sister my favorite Jem and the Holograms character's doll for Christmas, and it was Aja, and so ecstatic. So I was kind of like reaching, I think I was in middle school at the peak of Jem's fame, and I would sit at the television with a cassette tape recorder. I know this is really dating me. But I would record every show and then take the songs and put them on a mixtape. And oh my god, the volumes of music are just astounding. But also, I didn't want to get caught playing with the dolls. Things are a little bit lighter these days as far as, you know, what people consider boy and girl toys. And I love that. I love that. So, back then, it was clear and definitive. And I shouldn't have been playing with Jem and her dolls. So what I did, as an artiste, per se, is I made paper dolls. So I hand drew every character in the show, and gave them every outfit they wore in the show. And I'm meaning every character, every outfit. Not playing. I'm not playing. So when I say obsessed, I truly mean it. So that's all that. Over time, I never had any of the dolls per se. I did find some on eBay several years back and spent a pretty good chunk of money on them. But it was worth it. I don't have a full collection. A full complete collection, let's just say. But I have what I have, and you know, I'm just rocking with that. And then there was a feature film made of the show, and for goodness sakes, I really want to be kind to this movie. It has its moments. It has some good moments. And I think, as a diehard fan, I've relied too much on my nostalgia to actually sit there and say it's a good film. So I'm trying to be objective, and it has its moments, and I would have liked to have seen something different. Let's just say that. I don't mind that they took liberties. I don't mind that... Oh. I think I have a really, really, really bad review of this movie. Somewhere on my page. But anyways, let's forget all of that right now. So, let's go back. I'm at FYE, and I'm actually on the hunt for Funko Pops. Which I'm also obsessed with. And upon finding that, I saw a toy that I didn't know existed. And there was a counterpart to that toy that wasn't available at the store. So I was just like, yeah, I've got to have them both. And they are 3 3/4 figures of Jem and Pizzazz. Now, Funko Pop has released a set of Jem Holograms based figures of Jem and Pizzazz. I'm not sure if there is a reason the other characters can't be included, or if it's just we don't want to spend money on characters that nobody cares about. I, however, would love them all. Well, at least the main band members. And Rio. Maybe Craig? Dance. Okay, I'm getting way, way, way ahead of myself. So, so I saw Pizzazz in the store, and I was just like, you know, I can't get Pizzazz without Jem. And it was so hard for me to, like, walk away from that, because I was like, what if I never find that again, and I come back and it's gone? I will be heartbroken, and I would be heartbroken. Ugh. Thankfully, I went online, and courtesy of the Big Bad Toy Store, I was able to find them both. And they come to us via Super 7. And Super 7 has been doing a lot of retro toys in new ways and new fashions and new designs and things like that. So I'm going to talk about the first one. And I ordered both Jem and Pizzazz, so right now I'm gonna present to you Jem. And when you look at this isn't gonna be much to you. I think the most wonderful thing about this figure is, well, for one, that it's 3 3/4 size, which was a typical action figure size for the time. It could, you know, hang out with your G.I. Joes, mask, yeah, regardless. But this packaging has got just 80s glamour shining all over it, and oh, it's so beautiful. And along the back we get some detail as far as who Jem is. I have to interject on this video right now because I want to read the back of this action figure. You might have been able to see everything when I was talking about this. However, upon already doing the video and looking at this, I have to read this. I do. So here we go. Truly outrageous. Glamour, glitter, fashion, and fame. Jem is her name. Underneath the wild stage costume and shocking pink hair, she's actually Jerrica Benton, co-owner of Starlight Music. Her transformation to Jem is activated by Gemstar earrings that connects to a holographic computer named Synergy. Jem and her band, the Holograms, must fight with every note they have to outwit their evil counterparts, the Misfits. It's a real battle of the bands as Jem rocks her way to the top of the charts. Oh, this is great. And the available characters in the line, which happens to be only Jem and Pizzazz. And it's got the Hasbro seal of approval, which was the originator of the toy line. So I'm really hoping that something moves forward as far as I am getting misty because I dream about it often. A new line of toys. I dream about this often. It's scary, honestly. Yeah, so taking a closer look, this packaging features original art that was featured on the dolls to begin with. They're not cartoon accurate per se. I definitely prefer I particularly prefer the artwork from the cartoon. But obviously, I mean, this is like nostalgia greatness. In fact, I really don't want to open this, but because I'm such an enthusiast that I have to, and I'm such a lover of Jem holograms that I have to open this. I'm gonna try to preserve what I can because I think this box art is just phenomenal and will look good on my walls of pop culture. So let's see how this goes. I'm gonna try to take this as easy as possible. Okay, so here I am. As a, by the way, I'm going to show you, this is an original, like Jem and the Holograms, doll of Roxy from the Misfits. This is one of the original dolls that I have. That is actually complete. And this is actually a Halloween mask of Jem. For those of us that grew up in the 70s and 80s, these were horrid things to wear. But I mean, considering how old this is, and I actually stole it from a local gay bar from the town that I live in, and it was just featured on a mannequin, a naked mannequin, that's all. And I mean, all things considered, this is in pretty good condition. We get typical 360 movements in her arm. There's no bending at the elbow or the wrist, which is in, 80s fashion. She doesn't get a head turn because, back then this wasn't possible. The legs do kick out forward and not back. That I find interesting. And also the fact that she actually has high heels is interesting. I know I'm dating myself, but back in the day, I think the only female character of this size, the 3 3/4 inch figure, female-wise, with long hair and heels, was Daisy Duke. Crazy, I know. So that is going to do it for this episode of Toy Geek Maniac. There are 2 more coming up here really quick. Well, actually, maybe depending how long it takes me to edit and produce and all that kind of stuff. But anyways, thank you so much for watching this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have enjoyed making it. Thank you so much for watching. Love and light to you all.